What's up, YouTube? Allie Carter, interviewed December 21st. She's talking about the tunnels. Long, long ago, probably about a decade now, maybe a little longer, they were talking about a daycare center that was owned and ran, well, owned by the Clintons, ran by obviously some sick people, that had a tunnel that led to a cabin in the woods in Washington State. Kids, the reason why they found it is because kids were talking about being drugged and taken through the tunnel into a cabin. Um, they found all this out, and supposedly, when they were going to investigate, the tunnel was concreted in. Now, Allie Carter is sitting right here talking about how there's tunnels under LA that lead everywhere, to schools, to amusement parks, to this, to that. And I said it when I first seen the fires in LA that they're hiding evidence. Pretty funny. Diddy just got permitted to have a cell phone. Did he not? Wasn't he talking in code? Remember, one of the things that has come out, him talking about get rid of the empty pizza boxes. Remember the Comet Pizza? Even the guy that went up there shooting at people saying that they were holding kids in the basement, which that was one of these people that are in that ring that put that story out. Here's why. It made it look like it was a complete lie and that there was no truth to it, when they've never had kids there. Certain people come in, certain people order certain things get delivered later. These people are not stupid. Not like that. They are police. They are military. They are politicians. They are people that make these laws. Gee, I wonder why they're able to know what the law is going to do. Right. Obviously, somebody that knows the law is at the top of this in every group, obviously. They lead the cemeteries. They lead. Dude, do you know how much stuff can be hidden just because of that? And if these tunnels lead to houses under LA where all these are burning, that means the tunnel should still be open. And I know by me saying it, something's going to happen. But some things should show that there was a tunnel there, or stuff should start coming out. Um, haven't you all noticed ever since COVID, really, things have been coming out? Yep, yep. Well, yeah, this new phone that I got, I went to use the camera. It asked for location. You already asked that for every app that should have already been saved on this new phone. Imagine that. Google. Everything's powered by Google. Yeah, we already know that Google is behind a lot of this crazy shit that's going on. We know that. The funny thing is, how did this girl escape? Because I know she's saying a lot of stuff that aligns with what has already been found, but you still got to be skeptical because a lot of these people have been brainwashed and conditioned and groomed. So we don't know. She could have been offered a lot of money to do this. I'm not trying to diminish her story. I'm just saying the way these people work, you really got to keep your eyes open because Epstein was a fall person. So was Weinstein. So was apparently Diddy. So obviously, whoever they're, getting in trouble for is a lot bigger and more well known. Um, J Lo, I can't believe she knew about all this and still kept stuff quiet. I guess that's why she's still alive. Who knows? Yeah, a lot of the stuff I'm talking about now is just skepticism. But I do have ADHD and I am able to pay attention to details that some people miss. But this is the same thing that the Coreys was talking about. This is the same thing that the Olsen twins were talking about, and then shut up. Macaulay Culkin. No, he blamed it on Michael Jackson, but he ended up coming out later saying that Michael wasn't the one that did it. He never said it didn't happen. What he said was is Michael wasn't the one that did it. So that means the people behind Sony, the people behind all these big corporations that everybody's paying all this money to. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, put the ceiling board up, put some mud, get it all finished, and then paint her up. But I don't know. I was just sitting here watching that. I shouldn't be up. I gotta go to work in the morning. Well, in a few hours. But I just thought I would share that idea why I had it. And it says shocking Diddy's victim predicts LA wildfires. A lot of people have said the thing about uh, destroying evidence. Well, not a lot, but I've seen a few people say it. I never seen her say it until now. I never even heard about her until now. So, but remember the military underground tunnels that led underneath of everything, and a lot of them had accesses that would be under national parks. 411, yeah. The crisis at the border, how the kids were being separated, and they're blaming this person and that person and this person. All they're doing is tossing it back and forth. Now, to me, there's only two options there. Either one side is guilty and trying to make the other side look like they are, or both sides are guilty. But I'm just pointing out all those kids, no way to track them, no way to keep an eye on how many there are. And what did she say? They were in containers being delivered to Diddy. Now, all the stuff that happened on the trade route with the containers falling off and then, being intercepted and whatnot by Coast Guard. I don't know if you've all heard anything about that, but a lot of people are saying that there was people in those containers. Not all of them, not all the containers that were lost, but most. And that's why they were lost. And you do have recovery people out there taking them out because two people bought a container that come out of the water and happen to have a whole bunch of stuff from supposedly Dubai. Now, how true that is, we don't know either. That could just be all raz to get people to buy containers that have fallen in the water. That transatlantic trade route needs to be heavily watched. There is something with that route. There is also something with the Ukraine. I think that is a cover for trafficking. I don't think they're really funding the war. I think that's why Russia's pissed off at them. I don't know how they're keeping Russia quiet about it, but something's up. And I don't know. Just feels like there's something way more to it than that. That's a lot of money to be funding a so called war, and a little community like that is going to fight Russia and win? Come on now. Something's up. None of that sounds right. Not even close. Yeah, I think there's a lot more to these stories than what we're being told. So, who knows, right? Sorry, I got to get a new case for my phone and then I can prop it up like I used to do. Or I'll find something. Probably end up making me something. But I don't know. I'd like to hear other people's take on it also. Sound like it's pretty much connecting the dots, or does people have other dots to add? Because that's the ones I'm seeing. It looks like all this is going down. One, because of Trump going in office. They're afraid that he's going to put these people in jail. Two, can't put people in jail if you don't have the evidence, right? I really think that Trump and Elon should put a investigation team together to go over there and sift through the ashes before anybody else gets a chance. Or Patel, the FBI. If he can even be trusted. We still don't know yet. We're going out on a limb trusting anybody, really. Well, the thing is, they could all be on the same team. Nobody knows. Right? Right. All I can say is I pray for all the little ones and the families that are innocent and going through hell with all this. I also pray for everyone going through anything right now and that everyone keeps their heads up, whether they believe in the man upstairs or not. I hope everybody's truth comes out, and I hope everybody gets the justice that their situation deserves. Everyone, not just me, everyone. This is ridiculous that we even have to deal with this stuff. But I did the same thing that Gen X did, focused on family and working and selfish things, and didn't even pay that much attention to what the world was turning into. And when I started seeing all the bad stuff, yeah, I was pissed off at that group and the group before them for doing that. But how can I? I did the same thing. That's how this stuff's gotten this bad. We all need to counter what they're doing, or we ain't gonna have nothing left.